Hi everybody, I'm really pleased to be joined by Gareth Shrubsole, who works at the Guinea Board 2 hospital in Chad. Now, for many people, this will be a brand new project for MAI. So wondering, Gareth, can you tell us something about the necessity of working in a place like Chad, and also say something about how the hospital came about?
Yes, good evening. It's nice to meet you. As Steve said, I'm Gareth. I'm the General Manager at Guinea Board 2 Hospital in Chad. I've been here since January with my family. And to the question of why work in Chad, I'd almost pose back the question, why not work in Chad? Because it's one of the places with greatest need in the world, particularly for health work. It sits at 187 out of 189 on the Human Development Index, has a life expectancy of just 54. It's consistent within the 3, 4, 5 poorest countries in the world. And it's easy to bandy those numbers around, but what does that mean? Well, that means, for example, that 1 in 9 children born here will not reach the age of 5. So the need is abundant, but the other thing to weigh in against so much need is, can you actually do anything about the needs? The need is also abundant in places like Somalia and South Sudan and the Central African Republic, but they're so war-torn that it's very difficult to work there. The thing I think that really appeals about working in a country like Chad is it is just about stable enough and just about functioning enough that you can work and deliver impact and change things. And yet, because of all the challenges it has, there is so much abundant need. And that kind of confluence of factors, I think, is why it's such a great place to be working at this time. And it's a real privilege to be working here, although it is also a massive challenge. And that's why we're really looking for partners like you guys who can help us.
Yeah, great. Thank you, Gareth. I just say something about the values of the hospital.
Yes, absolutely. Guinea Board 2 Hospital is a mission hospital. It's founded by two American missionaries who are absolutely committed Christians. They previously opened a hospital in North Cameroon, which is still functioning as well. And they are committed to healing, offering hope and health and healing in Christ's name to the people who need it most. And particularly that also means serving unreached people groups. Up here in the Sahel region, where there hasn't previously been a great history of Christian mission activity, we're kind of on the front lines of mission work and the front lines of health and international development.
Yeah, brilliant. So just what kind of services does the hospital provide? What a kind of typical day look like at Guinea Board 2 Hospital?
We have a full range of services. So we have a busy outpatient department. So people are at the gate from 7 in the morning and they come in through triage. They kind of go left for outpatients or they go right for urgence. So that's a kind of accident and emergency. We have a busy maternity department. Last month, 220 babies were born in this hospital. Just last month in the month of October. But we have some quite good diagnostics actually. Those are the things that have really improved recently. We have a very good lab now with very modern lab equipment. We have functioning digital X-ray. We have ultrasound and echo. But I think what our real reputation is our surgery. So we have an excellent Cameroonian surgeon, Kalbasu, who's the director of the hospital, and our founder, Dr. Bert Oubre, who taught him, is also a surgeon. We're renowned particularly for orthopedic surgery. So a typical day in Chad will involve a motorbike accident somewhere. At any point in the Chadian day, there will be a motorbike, and most of them end up here. We get lots of young men with broken legs. We get lots of women giving birth. As I said, this is a country with shockingly high rates of maternal and infant mortality, and that's something we're really working on. So we're really excited about how many women now come here to give birth and to give birth to live babies. And then there's seasonal things. So we're just at the back end of malaria season now. So within the last month or two, we've had comatose children coming in, on death's door with cerebral malaria and febrile, and a week later, most of them have been walking out again on their own 2 feet, which is just a fantastic thing.
Brilliant. And thank you for that little overview of the kind of work that Guinea Board 2 are doing. Is there a particular area where MII will be involved?
Yes, we'd really like to partner with MII on looking at the first 1,000 days of life. So as I said, we have this shocking statistic that 1 in 9 children born last year in Chad will not reach their 9th, but will not reach their 5th birthday. And there's a combination of factors behind that around maternal mortality, infant mortality, childhood malnutrition, and a few other factors like that. So what we really would like to partner with MIA for is to increase the capacity and quality of our maternity services, and particularly tying together our antenatal services, our delivery, breastfeeding support for new mothers, and then nutrition support for malnourished children. And as well as improving the quality of that service, we really desperately want to keep it affordable for our patients. So in a world where costs are going up, particularly with COVID, lots of our medical supplies have gone up in cost and so on. We don't want to be putting the prices up to our patients, because then they'll go back to giving birth at home. So we're really hoping that MIA can help us to deliver better antenatal, maternity and nutrition services without the patients having to pay a price that would deter them at the gate from coming through.
Okay, great. Sounds terrific. Thank you, Gareth. And thank you from everyone here as well for the great work that you're doing at Guinea 2 Hospital in Chad. And I'm sure we will hear more from you and others at the hospital in due course. Okay, thank you. Take care.
You're very welcome, man. Thanks for your interest in the hospital.